reason why it is possible to become a dean at my young age is because at BSL we do things differently than many other business schools do. BSL is a leading innovator in higher education for entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurship is an attitude above all. It's not so much only for entrepreneurs who want to start up their own business, but it is really something that you can use in any level, in any organization. It's an attitude above all. And we do that through small classes. We have a maximum of 20 people in a class. We have professors that come in who have real-life business experience. My personal experience is very much an entrepreneurial experience. I have worked in many countries around the world, including in Russia for 3 years, where I was in charge of starting up a manufacturing operation in '94 to '97. And we have an interactive learning platform. So we focus on learning and not so much on teaching or preaching. We sit together and we encourage our students to immediately apply what we learn through real-life examples, case studies, practical experience. In our class you will have at least 10 other cultures in class. So as you well know, a Russian looks at things very differently from a South American or from a North American or from an Asian person. So by having a class that is very multicultural, you will be forced to adopt different perspectives, and that helps you to have a different attitude to business. My job basically is to make sure that our students get the best possible education. For that we have a certain number of guidelines. One of them is that they are entrepreneurial, that they are practical, that they are relevant, that they are fun. Because we believe that through telling stories, through creating an experience, it becomes much more interesting and possible for you to learn something than if somebody just simply on a blackboard explains something very dryly to you. We talked when we redid our MBA program. We went out to HR directors and CEOs and we asked them what was most important in a person succeeding in their company. And what came out is that communication skills, so authentic communication, is one of the 3 critical aspects of the future success, of the value that somebody adds to business. We do teach marketing, we do teach finance, we do teach operational management and HR and so forth, but a big emphasis is on soft skills, on communication, on teamwork, on how you collaborate with others, how you develop others, how do you manage others, how do you manage yourself. Our finance professor would be as much challenged to make sure that teamwork skills and communication skills that get developed in his class as somebody who teaches a very classical communications class. So there are a number of underlying concepts that really go across the whole program. Communication very obviously is one of these. I'm glad to introduce Matthew Martellaro, our marketing communications person.
So I guess my big role, my title is Communications Coordinator, and that's a very broad title to say a lot of things. In there I do public relations, I do alumni relations, I do some marketing, some advertising, I write the newsletter, I get to come to great events like this one, the Communications on Top. The way you speak, the way you present yourself, your communications is everything to all of us. It's very important and it's crucial, essential in every business. It's crucial in education, it's crucial in everything you do. When you go to the grocery store and you make a transaction, it's crucial how you speak to the salesperson. Maybe you forgot that something was on sale, but if you're nice with her and you communicate properly, she's going to reflect upon that and she's going to remind you herself.
I think without communication you cannot achieve anything. To me, that's when I notice that communication really changes something in real life is mostly in conflict situations.
When something terrible happens in the world, be it a hurricane, be it a boat sinking, be it a terrorist attack, communication plays a crucial role after that.
When communication breaks down, and how you can use communication to re-establish a contact that was previously broken. That's really when I find out that if you adapt your style or if you try a different communication tool, for example, if you were emailing and you got into a real fight through email, that sometimes when you pick up the phone that you can re-establish a contact.
And I give a good comment for all of those out there that work in crisis communication, because they have a very difficult job, because they have to plan for these things every day, hoping that they'll never occur, but when they do occur, we see really the importance of communications at its essence.
I think you are doing a wonderful job. You're organizing this, and it should become a tradition, because it's probably one of the ways we will succeed to bring about the change in the world that we are all.
I hope to see it grow. I'm glad this year that you have the support of the Business School Lausanne, and I hope to see it grow and evolve in the future with even more communications practitioners from even more areas of the business.